Fingerstyle Thursday. Hello. Today is officially Fingerstyle Thursday number 21. Oh shit. So today is actually more of a stamina exercise, if you haven't noticed, for these two kids. So we want to be training your index and middle fingers and basically just seeing how they can keep almost going this constant sort of tremolo. Constant notes, 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then all we're doing is basically adding more and more layers on top. So it sort of builds up to a piece and then it shuts up again, okay? So it's designed to see how long you can survive doing this. Now this needs to be really solid. So we need to spend a lot of time just on our first string, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and that has to be really robotic before we start thinking about adding each of the next layers. Let's talk about the left hand because it stays the same no matter what you're doing, okay? So we have an A major chord. This piece is in A major, by the way. We have an A major chord. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to keep our index finger on the fretboard and we're going to move it up a fret to the 2nd fret. And then we're going to use our ring finger for the 4th fret on the 4th string. So we have 4, 2, 0, 0. We're then going to move that same shape up 2 frets. So we should have 6, 4, 0, 0. And then we're going to move that shape up. Basically, we're going to go back to our A shape, but we're going to play it slightly differently, if you see. So we're going to play it with the middle finger, which is on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and then your ring finger on the 7th fret of your 4th string. So we have So it's really important with these left-hand shapes that basically from the A to that next shape, which is based on a B minor, basically your index finger does not leave the fretboard. So you always have basically a nice anchor, only one finger is changing. So then we have to move the same shape up 2 frets, which is easy because you keep the same shape. And then when we move up to the next shape, which is similar to the first shape that we had, basically your ring finger does not leave, but you add your middle finger instead. So every time you switch between the shapes, apart from these two fuckers, who stay exactly the same, you should only be changing one finger. One finger always has to remain. So that's a nice way, just practice strumming through those shapes to get used to those changes first. So we had 3 different patterns that we have to get through on the right hand in total, okay? So order-wise, we're going to play the A shape, then the B minor shape, then this sort of feels like a D chord, and then this C sharp shape. A, B minor, D, C sharp. And all this really is, it's just an A major scale that we're harmonizing. And that's sort of how we get chords also. So that's all that's going on. Okay, so our first A chord, the pattern that we need to play is basically we're going to pluck the 3rd string with our thumb, 1, and then you're going to play index middle on the 1st string. So you're going to go 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So straight away after you've done that, you're going to pluck the 4th string with your thumb. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which is index middle, index middle. Okay, so after we've played that bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're actually going to play a whole nother bar at just the 1st string. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which is alternate fingers, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle. So altogether, it's sort of a 2-bar pattern that we play 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's not cool, the strings, is it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We then do exactly the same on our next little B minor shape. 1 and 2, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. We move up to the D and do the same. And then down to the C sharp and do exactly the same pattern. Right, so this next pattern ramps it up a lot. There's 2 different ways of thinking of this, so I'm going to try and explain it in 2 different ways, okay? So basically, it's broken into patterns of 3s and 2s, which I do a lot because it's fun. So our first pattern of 3, we're going to pluck the 3rd string, and then we're going to follow it with 2 1st strings. So that's going to be thumb, index, middle. We're then going to go 4th string, index, middle. So that's sort of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We then have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. Ooh. So we have 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. So that was 3 lots of that pattern between 4 and 1. 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. And then we need 4, 1, 4, 1, which I do thumb, index, just to keep that the same. Now the other way you could do it obviously is count it musically, which is how it will be written on the sheet. It can be a little bit harder, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. Basically, you just need to get the muscle memory in, okay? So either way, it has to be slow until your hands can do it, and then you can speed it up, slow. So counting it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's it counted, okay? Like I said, or the other way is count it in 3s and pairs of 2s. But basically, we're going to take that pattern across the chords in the same order. So up to my D, down to my C sharp. One pattern in exactly the same order of chords. Really important you take it slow because we want to keep up that consistency. So for the very last pattern, it's pretty much exactly the same as that pattern that we just played, but our thumb constantly alternates between 3 and 4. So you'd go 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. So it's exactly the same rhythm, exactly the same combinations of the one that we just played, but like I said, your thumb alternates between 3 and 4 instead. Okay, so if I counted that, there'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or you could do it in 3s and 2s again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I know it's hard work, but we just got to get the muscle memory in. That is going to go again across all our things and just give that C sharp sort of shape a big strum at the end. You survived, good, take it slow, love you, bye.